Kewan, I wanted to ask you about that play where Trinidad kind of scrambled into his own end zone and rolled back around and found you for that big first down. What did you see on that play?
So the beginning of the play, I saw it was double mug, so I had to pick up my guy, the backer, number 5. And, when I picked him up, I just felt, something going on behind me, and I just looked, and he's just, in the back of the end zone. So I just, I turned around, I just seen nothing but grass, and, I just threw my hand up, and he saw me and, got the ball to me.
We ask, I guess, a lot of the same question to Trinidad, but it certainly applies to you too. Like, what's it been through the course of this season? Kind of your fame rising and your notoriety. What's that all been like to experience?
It's been, good. I've been trying to just stay focused on, just the season and, whatever comes with it. And, after the season, really, really sit back and just analyze, how this year just, gone. But, I just take it day by day, just try to focus on the main thing, going 1-0.
When I ask you at the end of the game, and now 1,464 yards in the season, leads the country in 23 touchdowns. It's been a big year. What's it meant to you to be an Ole Miss Rebel, and what was it like seeing all of those fans at the Sugar Bowl?
It's great. I'm so thankful to be here and for all the support from my coaches, fans, teammates. It's been a phenomenal year. I just give all thanks to God and, just keep going 1-0.
Got to ask you about your shoulder. How's it? How's your shoulder?
Oh, it's good. It's great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Other thing, probably since Deuce McAllister, you're the best at blocking linebackers and blitzers. Where'd you learn to do that? I know you didn't do that in high school.
I feel like I played defense my whole life for real, so I just take that mentality when it comes to blocking, and I just go out there and dominate and do my job.
You act like you like it.
I do love it. Part of the job.
Does that brace affect reaching at all or doing anything from a pass block standpoint?
Yeah, so the brace is there so you don't extend your arm all the way, so it kind of restricts you from, moving it too far out. Yeah.
Does that change your pass block technique at all?
Not too much. Just I can't get too wide with my arms.
I was going to ask, the same thing Chuck was asking. What do y'all work on week to week on pass block? Is there certain techniques, drills during practices? It's like you said, you've gone from really good to really elite at that skill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's different stuff we do, each week. Really based off the players we're playing, and also it's really just a mentality as well. So just going out there with the right mentality, and going out there and just doing your job and being physical at the point of contact.
I guess from a national perspective, a lot of people got to see what Miami's defense is able to bring to the table. From your perspective, what do they bring to the table, and what are you guys going to have to do effectively to beat the Miami Hurricanes?
I feel like it's going to be a physical game, like all our games are. So we just got to come out there, ready to be physical and dominate at the line of scrimmage and, just come out there with the right mentality and, focus on what we need to focus on and go out there and go 1-0.
What do you feel like was the difference in the run game first time you played Georgia versus this last week where you got 98 or 100 yards or whatever?
I just feel like the situations we were put in, the first game and this game were just different situations in the run game as well. Like if you go back and look at it, we ran the ball mostly, third and shorts. But, this game we spread it out a little bit more, so yeah.
Okay, we'll take questions on Zoom. Tyler Comas.
Hey, Kewan, do you think this Miami defense is the best one you guys are going to go up against all year and have gone up against?
I feel like we faced a lot of good opponents, and they're definitely going to be, up there in that bracket. So, we're just scouting them, going through our basic, progressions to, get prepared for this game. So they're going to be a top team for sure that we play.
Jackson Shaw.
Kewan, you've had such a
I feel like just, sticking to my regimen and sticking to what I've been doing throughout the whole year, focusing on the details and going out there with the right mentality and going 1-0.
Go ahead, Manny.
Hey, Kewan, just curious about, you guys play obviously with such an up-tempo style that it really affects the other team, and their ball control type offense, on the other side. When you play teams like that, I'm sure you have at some point this season, what's sort of the mentality from an offensive perspective for you guys?
I feel like it's always just minimalize the mistakes we have and, just focus on everybody just doing their job. And, it's always come with a great outcome.
Any other questions on Zoom? Okay, appreciate it, Kewan. That is it for today, guys.